Okay, so this time around we've got some contamination on the floor that's typical of the contamination that we might find in various properties throughout the seasons. So we've got some leaves on the ground here we find around autumn time. We've got some rock salt on the floor. Obviously rock salt is put down to kind of prevent that kind of ice build-up and break down ice build-up, but it does find its way into properties and onto the floor surfaces, particularly around loading bays, entrances, obviously where there's high footfall traffic, and then you can't quite see it probably on the camera, but we've got some sand, some kind of grit on the floor here. These are the types of contaminations that we normally find come into buildings during the warmer months when there's less sort of water around to wash it all away. So bearing in mind the control for this floor again in as found dry conditions is 108. We'll run the slip alert down each of the routes and we'll see the effects that each contamination has. So first, the dry leaves. Wow, so we've got 107 on our slip alert there. So actually, as a heel would in dry conditions, the heel's displaced the majority of the leaves and the floor's performed pretty much as the control. Okay, so 159 on our slip alert with the rock salt, and this is typical of what we see at, say, entrances to properties and buildings, shopping centres, warehouses, factories, offices, where there is a build-up of rock salt coming into the building from the outside. It creates a ball bearing effect on the floor surface, so the heel doesn't contact the floor surface in its kind of entirety and rolls across the top of the rock salt as kind of a ball almost. There we go, and we've got a similar result, 142, not quite as bad as the rock salt, but it's a similar result with the sand again, reducing the contact between the heel of the shoe and the floor surface. The sand again acting as a bit of a ball bearing to significantly increase the slip risk from 108 to 142 with the sand.